We're in a title race for the Premier League. Now it's time to stamp a bit of authority on the Champions League. Hello and welcome to Around the World in 80 Clubs. Since you were last with me, we've actually gone on and won all three games. Firstly, against Napoli in the Champions League, where we won 2-0 with Malcolm and Gvardiol on the score sheets. We then faced Crystal Palace with a 1-0 win and Haaland getting the goal. Then we went up against Brighton, Bellingham getting one, Malcolm a brace, and Haaland getting a 90th minute. So today we face Olympiacos in the Champions League and Chelsea in the Premier League. As things stand, we are just 1 point behind Manchester United in the Premier League. But this is where we need to start picking up more results. We are currently down in 25th place in the Champions League, which is just not good enough. Obviously, we're out of the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, we're not drawn yet. So, for today's game against Olympiacos, we have Kimmich in goal with Erkan, Gvardiol, Kuda and Hull at the back. Bellingham and Van Dong in the middle with Malcolm, Tevez and Pino behind Haaland up top. This is a must-win game, I think. If we want to progress in the Champions League, we need to win. We've already lost to Barca, which already putting us on the back foot. Especially the fact that Barcelona are not, they didn't win their next game, so it is a worry, and that is a real worry. Navarro has scored straight off the bat to make it 1-0. Not the kind of result we were looking for, but here we are now on the attack. Haaland takes a long throw to Kuda, back out to Haaland, to Kuda, to Gvardiol, just over the crossbar, unable to keep his shot down. It is a bit odd that Haaland's taking the throws, but hey, he's obviously the best thrower, which is worrying. And there's Hull! Yes! David Hull pulls it back to 1-1 and gives us the result we were after. Well, not the result we were after, but puts us straight back into the game. I am wondering about a slight tweak to the formation. Not 100% convinced yet to do it, but there could be warrants to do it sooner rather than later. I might start training a new tactic and see how we would cope with that tactic, maybe in a couple of games against lesser opposition. I think I may try. I mean, this tactic's all right, but it's just a bit same old, isn't it? It's a plug and play kind of tactic formation. Personally, I like to experiment. Van Dong makes it 2-1. Nice. We're we're starting to play now. But the thing is, if I do, we are actually starting to turn the table now. We're playing quite well. So it's like catch 22, isn't it? But I might just bring it, oh, if nothing else, as a secondary tactic. And that looks like a foul on Haaland. Is it a pen? It's got to be a pen. The referee's checking in his ear. VIR says penalty awarded. And Haaland steps up, pulls up his socks, and scores. He expected nothing less than that from Haaland, who's just scored his 8th of the season. And he is bang on form now. And this pushes us higher and higher in the table. We've not got the easiest games, I'll be perfectly honest. Even at the start, I looked at the games we had to play and thought, well, that's a bit unfair. And is that an own goal from Bella Kotchap? It is. We won't celebrate an own goal. Haaland regains the ball. Back to Bellingham. Yemi pushes it across. And Kotchap just runs it into his own net. He did have Haaland behind him, so he had to do something with the ball, but really that was not great. Let's be perfectly honest. But seems like we're getting better reffing than yesterday on the Ipswich game. My word, that referee was poor, poor ref. First goal that Preston North End scored, there was a foul on Sam Morsey just before, which he just didn't do anything with. The second goal was so offside, it was unbelievable, and it was 100% offside. There is no one on the face of the earth apart from the people on the referee team on the pitch that thought it was onside. Even hardened Preston North End fan would say that both both those first 2 goals shouldn't have counted. And I'm not bitter at all. Okay, I am a little bit bitter, but hey ho. So, but I still think Kiefer Moore came on and grabbed a couple of goals and looked quite good. So it gives Ipswich the Hurst replacement, I guess, which they've clearly been missing. We've clearly been missing the Hurst. So here's Van Dong, and it's off the crossbar. It's tipped onto the crossbar. Great save there from the Olympiacos keeper. There's Bellingham to Van Dong. Plays it through. Jeremy can't get there. Jeremy, and it's 6-1. We are absolutely dominating this game. Unbelievable. And this pushes us into the top 8. So we've gone from right at the 25th all the way into the top 8. And we are playing really, really well. With Everton and Man U, 3 games, 3 wins. We've obviously got that loss against Barcelona, who themselves are up to 15th. The ball's played in. Dominguez is going to pick this up for Olympiacos. Dominguez now on the wing. He's running inside, and that's come off the defender. That was poor, letting him run inside like that. And Kimmich comes out to gather comfortably. So here's Hezi, plays it out to Martins. Kilic comes out and gathers again. And as the game comes to an end, we've kind of wound down towards the back end. I could have made some subs, but completely forgot. I'll be honest, I didn't think about it. When you're 6-1 up, you sort of almost don't feel the need to, but I probably should have done, as we've got Chelsea coming up next. I'll see you in 1 second. Hello and welcome back. For today's game, we have Killeric in goal with Erkan, Gvardiol, Kruder and Hull at the back. Bellingham and Gavi in the centre of midfield. Malcolm, Tevez and Pino behind Haaland up top. We're in the process of resting players, changing things around. We against the big boys, it's hard to rotate. I wanted to keep it fairly strong for both games. When we're facing lesser teams, I mean, technically this season Chelsea have not started well, but when we're facing lesser teams, the idea is we're rotating around a little bit more, but we are away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, and even an off-form Chelsea are going to be good for competition. But here's Malcolm. Ooh, great save by Costa. And we have a corner. Malcolm's going to take. Where's he going to play it? Plays it towards the back post and Gvardiol. But it's gone all the way out for a goal kick. It almost looked like Gvardiol got held back, but evidently not. So yeah, Chelsea really struggling this season, as are Leeds as well, Southampton, Leicester, Brentford, Palace, West Brom. But here's Gross, and it's saved and gone out for a corner. Neves to take, comes in, and it's headed straight out by a Chelsea player. Haaland now with the long throw. Comes back out to Haaland, to Gvardiol. Gvardiol plays it in to Hull. Hull, is he brought down there? The referee says no and just plays on. That looks all over to be a foul in the box there on Hull. But Kruder gathers, plays it to Tevez now. Erkan switched the ball lovely out to Erkan. Erkan to Malcolm. Can Malcolm find a ball across? He does, towards Haaland. Haaland gathers towards the back post, plays it in. Tevez's shot is deflected behind for a corner, and Jeremy's going to take this one. Plays it in towards the back post. Haaland unable to get there. Tevez is going to gather though. Can Tevez do anything from here? He runs into the box, goes down, but it was a clean challenge as they take the ball off of him. As things stand, we are third in the league. We need to get results. Both games are crucial if we want to challenge. Both games are these are probably big season games, as I say, if we want to challenge for the Champions League and or the Premier League. And Goes has put the ball in the back of the net to make it Chelsea 1, Manchester City 0. Not the kind of result I was looking for so far. We are going to demand more. We may make some changes early on in the second half, but we'll see. Chelsea now just playing it around the back, but it's intercepted by Haaland. Lovely. Bellingham now plays it out. Erkan. Can Erkan find a ball across? He does, towards Tevez, who rises highest and puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-1. Yes. Yes, that's what we want. Erkan now receiving the ball out wide, plays a lovely pinpoint in. Tevez rises highest and slots it home. Superb play. I don't know how we're not winning. Let's be honest. We have been the better side. Let's have a look. We might bring Mustard on for Pino. We'll leave it as that for now, and then we'll make some changes as we look a little bit more tired. But we'll leave this for now. Let's drop some encouragement. We've done absolutely nothing so far this half. "66 minutes gone." We're gonna look at making changes. Vargas, Malcolm's got to come off. Bishop can come on there. Haaland's also got to come off, so Vazim's going to come on. And Napan's going to come on in the centre. We've made all our changes and freshened things up. Let's hope we can now push on. Just moved to very attacking for the last 5 minutes. We should be winning this game. We've been the better side and we've just done nothing in this half. Drop a bit more encouragement. But Costa's just gathered that as calmly and easily as you like. Plays it long. Gross, Nurka. Easy save there by Killeric. But it's all over. We've only ended up drawing this, and this drops us down to 4th in the league. Wowzers. Okay. With West Ham and Brighton behind Manchester United up top. So, what we'll do is we are going to go away and we are going to come back for Aston Villa and Real Madrid. 2 home games, 2 big games for us. And then after those 2, tomorrow, we'll probably have a bigger break. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager, and until next time, I have spoken.